Hey Mark, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. How are you? How are you? I'm
Oh my
transitioning
God.
us live to YouTube.
Okay. I'm trying to get my computer rebooted so everything is loading. How you guys been?
Good. How about you?
I can't complain. I'm just getting over a little cold, but I can't complain.
Well, I'm glad you're getting over your cold.
It
And
could have
I,
been way worse. It happened like it's been only a couple days and I'm already feeling a lot better. So I'm just glad that my body still heals great.
yeah, that's good to
Absolutely,
see.
man. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I've been seeing 11, 11, 111. My mom and I went to go have lunch at this restaurant today, and the address just so happened to be 1101.
Wow.
And her apartment building number is 1001.
All right. Well, we're just going to go ahead and get started. I have a lot to cover today. This is on the sevens with Pfeiffer's B Metatron, where we do come to awaken, ascend, and expand. I am thankful and grateful for being back before you all again. It has been a while. There have been things that have transpired. There have been things that have transformed, and we are grateful, thankful, and appreciative of both. I do not see any negatives in anything. You guys know my philosophy. I either win or I learn and grow. No losses, no losses. So I'm thankful and grateful. I wanted to bust out today on this most auspicious day uh, for each of us. And then we will be back to our regular classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays this coming Tuesday. So, again, I'm thankful, grateful for everybody who is taking time out to be here live on the Zoom portion of this call. If you are watching this on my YouTube channel, I appreciate it. And do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and then go over to the little bell and hit the bell and select notifications so that every time I go live or anytime I post anything on my YouTube page, you will be notified. If you are listening on my internet radio station on the sevens with Pfeiffer's B Metatron, I am thankful and grateful for each and every one of you. And those that are listening to the radio station, I ask that you forward the URL to my internet radio station to 7 of your friends. Forward my internet radio station URL to 7 of your friends. All right. Today is a most important day, and not for the holiday that is being celebrated here in America. I'm grateful for the holiday that is being celebrated here in America. I am a veteran. I already know that most everybody appreciates my service. So I'm thankful, grateful for everyone who appreciates it or appreciates my service. Today is much more important than just America's Veterans Day. Grateful for all the shout out to all the veterans, everybody that has willingly and sometimes unwillingly served this country for their interests. I am thankful and grateful for all of you. I'm thankful and grateful for all of the military families that had to deal with the military personnel that was serving and all the ups and downs and ins and outs and everything that transpired and transformed for you guys. Thankful and grateful to be able to live the way I live, where I live. Not getting into best places or the greatest place to live or greatest countries and all of that. I don't get into all of that because those are just identifiers and qualifiers that are subjective. I am grateful to live where I live, how I live, and I will leave it at that. But the big movement and the big news about today, November 11th, 2023, is the Instinctive Awakening portal opening. We're going to toll the bell 7 times. That is going to initiate opening of each of yours personal instinctive awakening portal. The 1111 Instinctive Awakening Portal, both cosmically and individually, has just been triggered and opened. 1111 represents easy access to the higher realms of spirit. So you can support your ascension process, you can expand your consciousness, and tap into profound soul insights and also into self-healing. In numerology, the number 11 is considered to be a master number. It is considered to be the most intuitive number, and it carries strong codes of initiation, psychic ability, spirituality, and enlightenment. Master number 11 also carries the codes of liberation, shedding old habits, clearing negativity, and stepping into something new. It's about transforming the old and oneself into a new creation. Receiving the 1111 codes of an awakening equate to letting go of the old and infusing your life with the energy of spiritual new beginnings. It's about accessing the highest light of spirit and stepping into more of your truth and claiming the illumination, expansion, and spiritual love that's possible. Vibrationally, the universal energies behind 1111 are seeking to support you in growing, in catching a glimpse of what is really possible for you to create and experience in your life, and in letting go of all that's standing in the way and blocking you off from aligning and embodying the most vibrant possibilities for your life. Today is significantly special as we have 11-11-2023. So 2 plus 2 plus 7, it's an 11. So we have a trifecta. So it's not only is it an 11-11, but it's an 11-11 that adds up to an 11. So as you can see, the frequencies and vibrations and the qualities and the characteristics and the events and happenings that go along with the 11 are going to be coming at us in triple force. You get triple manifestations, triple illumination, triple expansion, triple the spiritual love, triple the power to break through, triple the power to break out or to break free. This is the time that your deepest felt ideals, you know, those that are heartfelt, and you'll fight over them, your deepest felt ideals. And the manifesting of your goals, desires, and active pursuits should light your way to the future opportunities that will present themselves going forward. On this 11-11-11, as I said, instinctive awakening portal opening, you will be analyzing each of your personal and business situations, associations, and endeavors, as you also clarify your decision-making thought pattern and processes, which will help to guide you to the places in your life where clear thinking, foresight, and awareness is particularly needed. This is getting ready to be a jump start for the planet, for all that observe this 11-11, and all that are under the auspices of the planetary influences. So that's here on this rock. It's getting it is a time to expand even beyond what you think and feel is the most that you came here to do. Whatever you think and feel is the most that you came to do, times it times 3. And that's what time this is right now. We have to review and revise and replace all of our personal and business situations, associations, and endeavors. And we're doing this for balance. And I'm going to use a nautical term, buoyancy. You know, buoyancy is how do you float in unstable situation? And can you keep yourself dry even though it's flooding all around you? Are you watertight? Are you watertight? Any questions? Any comments so far? Nope. All right. You may and will experience many spiritual occurrences. Many spiritual occurrences. It's going to be like everything you do has something spiritual about it. Or if you're on the other side of this, it's going to seem like everything that you do is turning spiritual. You know, if you don't think that you are living, that the things outside of where you may worship or how you meditate or pray, if you don't think all the other stuff is spiritual, you're going to come into an awareness that most all of what you do has its link to your spirituality. So you may and will experience many spiritual occurrences, as well as have many psychic happenings. And what I mean by psychic happenings, I don't just mean you'll be astral traveling and being able to separate your soul from your physical body or anything like that. I'm talking about clairvoyance, clairaudience. I'm talking about getting massive downloads to where you can hear and see the essence of your ancestors. There's going to be a lot of ancestral contact, especially this evening. It's going to be a lot of spirit guide contact, a lot of ancestral contact, a lot of entity contact. The portal is wide open. And like I said, we're going to experience many spiritual occurrences as well as many physical happenings strongly. And I mean very strongly during this next 7 days of the initial phase. And then in incrementally diminishing fashion for 7 weeks. This is going to carry us into 2024. And I am so grateful that this is going to carry us into 2024 because there are a lot of things that I know across the globe that are seeds that are being planted right now. And in the next 20 years, they're going to sprout revolutionary and transformational change that a lot of us have been seeking and asking for, some quietly and some very, very loudly. The change that a lot of us seek, the seeds of that change are going to be planted in these next 7 weeks. So it's going to be strong for the next 7 days, and then in incremental decreases is going to wane for about, but it's going to be still around for 7 weeks total. And you may also stumble upon a new way of cosmically or spiritually seeing things. You may have thought all along that the moon is made of cheese. And during this next 7 weeks, you may come to a new realization that the moon is made out of Jell-O, and just change it and transform it just like that. Some beliefs, some practices, some habits, some appetites, some attitudes, some emotions, getting ready to see them and experience them and view them and express them in an entire new way. You will have forward movement and make progress with all of your personal and business goals, desires, and active pursuits as you allow the proper time and put in more of the proper effort to your personal and business goals, desires, and active pursuits. Seeds, talking about seeds again, you or we have planted some time ago. This period right now is a time to awaken to abundance. And abundance comes in any and every type of way, shape, or form. Most folks, whenever they talk about abundance, they're only talking about money. I do not need an abundance of money. I need enough money. Enough money to live and be the way that I like to live and be. I don't need to collect a whole bunch of dollar bills. That doesn't make sense to me. I need enough that I can live comfortably, and yeah. I look at money the way that the narrator in the Old Testament looked at manna from heaven. They told the folks in the Bible, don't collect all of this and don't store it up because it'll go bad anyway. Just take what you need for today. That's how I look at money. I just want enough money to do what I want to do every day. So abundance, I want an abundance of optimal health. I want an abundance of love, both giving love and receiving love. I want an abundance of a peaceful existence. I want an abundance of safety and security. That's what I want an abundance of. What do you want abundantly? You don't have to chime in. You could just think about that for yourself. Think about that for yourself. Any comments? Any questions? All right. Let's get into the 11/11/2023 Instinctive Awakening Portal Opening Zodiac Soul Vibes. Aries natives, this one's for you. Embracing the champion in you. Aries natives, your steadfast and unyielding spirit will encounter the spark needed to ignite your passions and productivity for getting to work on manifesting your goals, desires, and your passion projects that you are actively pursuing. The 11/11 portal is your personal celestial construct where the raw materials of your will are shaped into the ammunition of abundance, achievement, and advancement. As you rein in and control this fiery momentum, remember that the flames that refine you can also consume you. So you must be very mindful to temper your actions with foresight. This portal is speaking loud and clear as it roars its call to courage in your ears, Aries natives. It is a time to embrace the full spectrum of your passions and to channel the champion within. Your deep-seated boldness will find new outlets, and you may be compelled to lead, to innovate, or to carve new paths for yourself and for those who will follow. The courage you muster now lights the beacons for future victories. Aries natives, embrace that champion in you. Taurus natives, this one's for you. Centering your goals, desires, and active pursuits in reality. For Taurus natives, the 11/11 portal ushers in a period of potent manifestation. Your goals, desires, and active pursuits beckon to be planted like seeds in the fertile earth of your reality. It is a time to cultivate patience and trust in the process of growth. The abundance you seek is not just material, yet rich in quality and satisfaction. Center your intentions with deliberate actions and watch as the seeds of your productivity blossom into the gardens of your tomorrow. In the swirling energies of change, Taurus natives, you are the stone in the river, unyielding and serene. The portal may churn the waters around you, yet your task is to stand steadfast, to find stability in your truths and values. As you root yourself deeply, you provide shelter and stability for yourself and for those around you who are caught in the currents of transformation. Centering your goals, desires, and active pursuits in reality, Taurus natives. Gemini natives, this one's for you. Speaking and communicating your soul core level truth. Gemini natives, the 11/11 portal opens a dialogue between your multifaceted self and the universe. As the master of duality, your challenge is to balance the cerebral whirlwind of thoughts with the undercurrents of your emotions. This period calls for you to articulate your soul core level truth with clarity and to listen to the whispers of your soul with equal intent. The balance you achieve now will be the compass that guides you through the maze of experiences to come. You are the cosmic messenger, Gemini natives, and the 1111 portal amplifies your role in this universal dialogue. Your words, imbued with the power of the stars, have the potential to inspire, to heal, and to connect. Engage in this conversation with the awareness that your communication is a bridge between worlds, a conduit for ideas, and a catalyst for change. Speaking and communicating your core level truth. Gemini native. Cancer natives, this one's for you. Encouraging and empowering your spiritual growth. Cancer natives, as the moon governs the tide of your inner seeds, the 1111 portal brings high tide to your emotional shores. You'll find that your capacity for encouraging and empowering expands, not just towards others, however, inwardly as well. It is in the ebb and flow of these deep waters that you will discover pearls of wisdom about your path and your purpose. Embrace the lunar energy to navigate through your emotions as they rise and fall, for they are the currents that propel your spiritual vessel forward. Your instinct to create sanctuary, Cancer natives, becomes more potent under the 1111 portal's influence. In the celestial tide, your role is to be the keeper of emotional sanctuaries for yourself and for your loved ones. As you fortify the walls of your sacred spaces with love and compassion, remember that these refuges are not just for shelter, however, also for rejuvenation and celebration of the heart, encouraging and empowering your spiritual growth, Cancer natives. Leo natives, here you go. Illuminating your divine path. Leo natives, as the sun blazes a trail across the sky, the 1111 portal illuminates your path with an otherworldly glow. Your journey is not a solitary one. Your light serves as a beacon to others. As you walk your divine path, the portal intensifies your innate luminescence, spotlighting your talents and urging you to share them with the world. The warmth you radiate has power to invigorate and inspire, so shine with intention and purpose. This period is right for cultivating the garden of your creativity, Leo natives. Your confidence blooms alongside your artistic endeavors, painting your world with vibrant strokes. Allow the 1111 portal to infuse your creative pursuits with a sense of play and magnificence. Remember, your creations are reflections of your soul's fire. Tend to them with care, and they will light up the world. Illuminating your divine path, Leos. Virgos, got a special one right here for you. Aligning with and refining your sense of purpose. Virgo natives, in the meticulous attention to detail lies your power during the 1111 portal. It is a time to refine your practices, to hone your skills, and to align your daily rituals with your sense of purpose. The energy of the portal magnifies the significance of this minutia, reminding you that in the delicate balance of the details, the divine blueprint of your life is revealed. The 1111 portal whispers to you of healing, Virgo natives. It beckons you to embrace the healer within, to apply your discerning eye, not to critique, however, to cure. As you answer this call, remember that healing is not always a path of direct intervention, however, often one of gentle guidance and the provision of the tools for others to mend themselves. aligning with and refining your sense of purpose, Virgo natives. Libra natives, this one's for you. Acquiring consistency in the cosmic balance. Leo natives, the dance of relationships becomes more intricate as the 1111 portal sways to the rhythm of the cosmos. It is a time to harmonize your movements with those of others, to lead and follow with grace. Your natural diplomacy is highlighted, giving you the poise to navigate the push and pull of relationships with finesse and to choreograph a ballet of balance in your interpersonal dynamics. As the scales of justice represent your essence, Leo natives, the 1111 portal challenges you to weigh your personal desires against the greater good. It is a time to consider the laws of karma and consequence, to balance your actions with the universal laws that govern harmony and equity. In doing so, you become the arbiter of fairness, not just for yourself, however, as a model for others. Scorpio natives, this one's for you. Transformative waves of passion. Scorpio natives, the depths you are willing to explore are fathomless. And the 1111 portal urges you to dive even deeper. Your intensity is a conduit for transformation, a force that both destroys and creates. As you delve into the mysteries of your being, you harness the power to metamorphose the mundane into the extraordinary, the pain into power, and the shadows into light. This 1111 portal marks a time of rebirth for you, Scorpio natives. The process of regeneration you undergo is profound, stripping away the superfluous to reveal the essential. As you emerge from this period of renewal, you are not the same as you were before. You are the essence, distilled and potent, ready to face the world anew. Transformative waves of passion, Scorpio natives. Sagittarius natives, this one's for you. Embarking upon your psychological quest. Sagittarius natives, your soul yearns for adventure, and the 1111 portal is the map to uncharted territories within and without. Your quest for meaning takes on a philosophical hue as you journey towards enlightenment. The pursuit is as significant as the destination, and the wisdom you gather along the way will be the arrows in your quiver, propelling you towards truth and understanding. This 1111 portal's light stretches out your horizons, Sagittarius natives, encouraging you to aim your arrows even higher. It is an auspicious time for expansion, not just of your mind, however, of your heart and spirit as well. Embrace the broadening of your vistas, for each new perspective adds another layer to the rich tapestry of your understanding. Embarking upon your psychological quest, Sagittarius natives. Capricorn natives, this one's for you. Building foundations for the future. Capricorn natives, your ascent is methodical, with each step upon the mountain path deliberate and sure. This 1111 portal reinforces the solidity of your climb, ensuring that the foundations you build now are robust and enduring. This is a time for strategic planning and foresight. For the castles you build in the sky are destined to be grounded in reality under your diligent hands. In the wake of this 1111 portal, Capricorn natives, you are the architect of legacies. The structures you create, be they professional achievements or personal relationships, are infused with the intentions of loyalty and longevity. Craft with care, for the edifices you raise now are the monuments that will stand testament to your efforts for years to come. Building foundations for the future, Capricorn natives. Aquarius natives, this one is for you. Initiating your soul core level existence. Aquarius natives. Aquarius natives, the harbinger of initiation, is on the precipice of a remarkable awakening as the 1111 portal opens. This is a clarion call to all water bearers to marshal their progressive thoughts and humanitarian instincts. In this epochal moment, in this time of an age moment, Aquarians are likely to encounter a surge of epiphanies, each one a sparkling node in the vast network of their intellect. As the portal pulsates with the energy of change, those born under this sign will find themselves at the vanguard of transformation. Their role as the societal change makers becomes even more pronounced, with ideas that could potentially reshape the contours of communities or even ignite global movements. Their role, let me repeat that, their role as the societal change makers becomes even more pronounced, with ideas that could potentially reshape the contours of communities or even ignite global movements. The collective consciousness is not just a concept to Aquarius. It is a living entity to which they contribute and from which they draw inspiration. The portal's passage may very well be marked by the inception of groundbreaking projects or radical shifts in thinking that align with the cosmic vibrations of progress and unity. Initiating your soul core level existence, Aquarius natives. Pisces natives, this one is for you. Diving into the cosmic ocean. As the zodiac's final sign, Pisces is synonymous with culmination and transition, and the 1111 portal amplifies this intrinsic connection to the cosmic ebb and flow. Pisceans are the zodiac's mystics, often feeling the stir of the universe deep in their souls. This period beckons them to dive even deeper into the cosmic ocean, immersing themselves in the waters of intuition and spiritual discovery. The portal offers a mirror to the Piscean psyche, reflecting a tapestry woven from dreams and reality, where boundaries dissolve and the collective and personal subconscious merge. It is a time ripe for artistic inspiration and spiritual empathy, allowing Pisces natives to tap into a wellspring of creativity and compassion. This passage through the portal might manifest as an enhanced urge for charitable acts, a newfound depth in their creative expressions, or an overwhelming sense of unity with all beings. Through surrender to the universal flow, Pisces natives can emerge with a profound understanding of both the universe's immensity and their own place within it. The art of surrender becomes their strength, as they must, in the natural progression of life, love, and the interconnectedness of all existence. And those are the zodiac natives' soul vibes. Now, before I open up the floor, I want to let everybody know that, and the folks that are on the Zoom part of the call, y'all know I'm a Capricornius. I got a Western astrology Aquarius birth date and a sidereal astrology Capricorn birth date. So I call myself a Capricornius. So both of those soul vibes for the Capricorn and the Aquarius resonated very, very strongly with me. And I am excited about the opportunities and possibilities that are going to transform this place that we live in. I have never been interested in joining in with anybody's group. I am a goddamn movement. Yeah. So initiating my soul core level existence. Oh yeah, that really, really resonated. Because I got a bunch of Aquarius and a bunch of Capricorn in my chart, so both of them are going to resonate with me anyway. And building foundations for the future. Oh yes, yes. So I am grateful, thankful. All the adjectives, all the verbs, all the nouns, whatever you want to use for what is coming up ahead. I am going to use the next 7 days to get real serious about manifesting one thing that I need and want and desire in this next 7 days. And then during this next 7 weeks, I'm just going to chop all of my goals, desires, and active pursuits. I'm just going to chop them down like a tree. Boop, boop, boop. As I head into 2024, which is a new beginning year for me. I'm in a corporate compromise and control type of ending year in 2023. 2024 will be plant my seeds, stake my claim, and start fresh. Freedom and fresh starts. Yeah. So I'm excited, you guys. I'm excited. Anybody want to comment about their zodiac native soul vibe? And if it resonates.
Hey there.
Hey, how you doing, Deirdre?
Actually, a few of them resonated with me, several of them, even things that I don't have placements.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's very inspiring. It's very encouraging with actually what I've already been experiencing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't know if you wrote that. I don't know,
Mhm.
but those are so well written,
Mhm.
even though they're truths. The way that you put the words together is beautiful.
Thank you.
Very encouraging.
Thank you.
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we pride ourselves in being all original here. Um, Even if I get it out of my software, I will put my own flair to it. Yes, Victorious, go right ahead.
I want to chime in on what she said. That was just exceptional.
Thank you.
Um, Also, I have already been experiencing just little things, um, like with the clairvoyance
Mm-hmm.
and things of that nature. Like today, I was going to my mom's house and I was standing in the area where the elevator comes, and I just walked in front of an elevator, and the elevator opened. And I'm like, I just said to myself, I'm like, wow, I do this quite often, but it's been happening more frequently.
And it's gonna really pick up. And like I said, these next 7 days is gonna really pick up, and then all the way to New Year's until we get into first couple of days of January of 2024. Yeah, it's gonna be wow. Whatever your gifts are, they're gonna be amplified and magnified and emboldened and even some of us are gonna find out we got gifts we didn't even know we had.
Can I share something else with
Please
you?
do. Please do.
Something else that is coming into my awareness is that for a long time, I've been mastering a lot of the basics from astrology to numerology and so forth. And it's amazing to me that now I can see it's time for me to go to that next level because things that have always been in my face, but I wasn't ready to receive,
Absolutely.
now it's coming into my awareness. And it's almost like looking through binoculars,
Yep.
and then you have to kind of fine tune them so that you can see and get see clearly. And
Absolutely.
and it's just funny. I was telling my mom today, I'm like, even with your spiritual journey, like you can't just jump from 1 to 10. You have to do it in some type of order. It
Yep.
has to be in steps. And so, like, in order for me to even go on this next process, I had to master that. And it's taken a long time for me to to get to this point, but like now it's time for me to start fine tuning.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what the power of this 1111 portal is going to let you tap into all of the refining, all of the transforming, all of the reviewing, anything you have to change and improve to get to the next level. That's what this portal is about, and it's available to us all to tap into the power of this transformative. This is the pick me up. This is the come up. Those of us that's from the hood, you want to do the come up. Yeah, this is the come up energy. Yeah. This is the cosmos giving you the sack to come up. You ain't even got to pay the cosmos back on this one. This was just like on the strength, dog. The cosmos said, I'm giving this to you on the strength. Now go come up with this now. Go ahead and come up. Yes, Deirdre.
I love it. I really love it. I wanted to say that I had an experience, and I had it before, but this was different. I know we've talked about ancestors before in our previous classes. And so I was sitting outside, and an aunt of mine crossed my mind. And then all of a sudden, I felt like she was right there. It made me laugh. It made me blush. It made me feel warm. I don't remember having an experience like that so heavy.
Right.
So I didn't know what to do with it except for enjoy it.
That's all you have to do is acknowledge it, thank them for the presence, and then get yourself quiet so you can hear if there's giving you some giblets of information. Yeah, just ride with it. Yeah.
Okay, that was nice.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I want to encourage everybody. I want to encourage everybody to tap in to yourself. There's so much going on. It's wars and rumors of wars and so much stuff that is going on these days that is designed to keep us away from ourselves. The greatest education any of us can get is the knowledge of self. You get a complete knowledge, you get complete self-knowledge, self-awareness. You get all of that, you're the most brilliant person in the world. Because from there, from knowing thyself and knowing what you're great at and knowing your highs and lows and knowing why this triggers you and knowing the intricacies about yourself, you will stop making wrong decisions. Yes, Victorious, go right ahead.
I came across a quote a couple years ago and I can't find it. I remember writing it down. And I thought it was one of the most profound things I've heard in a long time. And it said the greatest occupation that you will have in this lifetime is studying and understanding who you are.
Yes.
And it's funny because we think about an occupation,
right,
which is something that we go and occupy our time with, where we get paid so that we can pay bills. And so when I thought about that, it just weighed on me. And I'm just like, today, I was just so grateful in my 30 years of studying astrology that I have been on this journey, because back then, people like us were considered crazy and,
weirdos. Yeah.
And so I'm just glad that I stuck with it. And like now I'm realizing that in the face of what people didn't understand then, like it took a lot of courage to stand in that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's not that I've taken it for granted. It's just something I think about. It's like, it's not always easy to be the odd man out,
Oh yeah, no, it's not.
It took a lot of courage to stand by myself, even when nobody was talking about this stuff.
Absolutely.
20 or 30 years.
But however, once you come to the realization that it is yourself against everybody else, and it's not in a competition thing. It's just that each one of us is individual and we're unique.
Right.
And when you get to the point to where you don't care what somebody else think, feel, or believe about you, that is the beginning. That's your initial awakening. Bow, right there.
But the beauty of like studying this and knowing what you know about yourself based on these sciences, it's not a belief. You know,
it's not a belief. It's knowing. I just had this conversation with somebody online about something that was really insignificant, and they got offended in something that I said. And what I said was, we are not the same. You believe shit about stuff you know nothing about. And I know shit about things I know shit about. We are not the same. This person got really offended by that. And I said, are you offended by what I said, or are you offended by the truth of what I said? I didn't come to play nice and patty cake with you. And if you borderline say some slick shit to me, I'm just not gonna let it slide. I'm gonna clap your ass back. On Facebook, on Twitter, whatever, I don't care. I'll clap you back, and then I will clap you back in a way like y'all liked what I wrote today. Y'all should see some of the shit I be writing to people on Facebook. Woo! You should see some of the stuff I be telling people, and I tell them the truth, but I tell them in a way that they don't even want to respond to me anymore, which is fine. I'm fine with that. If we can't have a divergent conversation, if I think the moon is made out of cheese and you think is made out of Jello, and if we can't sit down and I can't tell you why I believe it's made out of cheese, and you can't tell me why you believe it's made out of Jello, and we ain't getting ready to fight and cuss each other out, then something is seriously wrong when two people cannot sit down that have different opinions about something and have a conversation. And we are also, I come from the generation that your slick mouth will get you beat up. You get popped in your mouth for saying some slick shit to somebody from, my generation. So, I call them keyboard killers, because they be on these keyboards, man, behind these screens, be talking a whole bunch of nonsense, man, that they wouldn't dare say to you in your face. Wouldn't dare say to you. So, yeah. I revel in the role of being the king of the clapback. I sure do. I am the king. Look, Miss Lemons just chimed in, and she fell out when I told her what my warning sign was. My warning sign says warning, FAAFO. Fuck around and find out. Come on up here. Yep. Come bring yourself a little closer. Come on. That's my warning sign. Warning, it'd be in a big yellow or red or whatever, and it would say warning on the top, and then it would have FAAFO. I stopped giving anybody a pass December 31st, 2015. That was the last time anybody got a pass for some nonsense. Now you get no pass. I will clap you back as fast as I can. It's my duty. It's my duty to clap back. It's my duty to educate ignorant folks online. It is. And I love it. I absolutely do. Anybody else got any comments? Miss Lemons, you checked in a little late. We wrapping it up. You want to chime in and say anything?
Hi everybody.
Hey, Miss Lemons.
Hi.
How the two of y'all doing today?
We're doing fine.
Okay.
I had to take a page out your book and do a little clap back myself today.
All right, share the clap back. I think I'm gonna have a little feature on every show, clap back of the day. Share it, please.
Yeah, it's I mean, I've been, because of, where I am hormonally, I've been having very much fun just clapping back at anything and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy, he just came in the store and I told him like, hey, you got to check your bag. And he like turned around and got real sassy with me.
Not
and
sassy.
He was just like, who, like, why do I have to do that? I'm like, do you know how ignorant you look? I wasn't even yelling at you. You just started getting angry for no reason over a bag. I'm like, okay. And he came to the counter and he asked me to get him some cigarettes and I just walked away. And it was like calling me to come back to the counter. I was like, no, somebody else can do it because I'm not. She was like, okay. I'm like, meanwhile, I'm about to go ahead and just order my food. You know what I'm saying? And eat and enjoy the rest of my day. Because no. Like, no. I have to constantly tell people, like, don't talk to me like that.
Yeah. Folks be, I'm telling you, man, they be taking chances with the way they be just flipping with the mouth and flipping with what they say, and then they be looking at you like you got doo-doo on you or something, and yeah, you just want to just smash them right in the face, man. And if you don't get the freak out of my face with that junk. Oh man, but I, again, I carry myself in a way that I don't attract any of that. But if I happen to walk up on it, oh yeah, it's not like that when I leave. Yeah, it definitely ain't like that when I leave. And these folks online, I think people be online, they want you to clap back on them. They just because some of the stuff they say, like I said, they would never say it to you in your face. Never, never. And I had to remind somebody that knew me when I was in school. I said, and if you think I'm the same person that I was when I was at school, you are sadly mistaken and in for a rude awakening, partner. You in for a rude awakening because, nobody gets a pass. No, nobody. Anybody else got anything they want to add today?
I'd like to add something.
Yes, please.
So my experience with that is because, my experience with it is when I just tell my truth, I'm often offensive, and I can't do anything about it and I'll go back and look to see within myself if I did anything or said anything wrong, and self says no. I just told the truth. So what I do is I just don't talk to folk. I just stay to myself because I don't know, because I just spoke with my sister recently and told her a truth. And I told you, Mark, I felt like ice. I felt like ice cold when I got off the phone.
Look, this is what I wanna give you. I'm gonna give you this one for free. Whenever you speak your truth to somebody and you can see or they tell you that they was offended or it hurt their feelings, this is what I want you to say to them next. I sincerely apologize for how you heard that. What?
Facts.
What?
Well, honestly,
you told the truth. You told the truth, correct?
I told the truth.
I sincerely apologize for how you heard that.
I don't even know if I want to apologize how they heard it, because that was how they heard it. That was their responsibility, not mine. So I don't even know if I want to apologize, to be honest, because I said my truth. If you're in your feelings and you can't respect my truth, what I just said, it had no malice. I wasn't angry. I just said how I felt, how I thought, what I believed. So if you're getting offended, that's why I didn't. When I hung up, and I did my self thing, like, I couldn't find anything. So I couldn't even say I'm sorry if I offended you or anything, because that wasn't my responsibility. That was hers. And earlier in the conversation, I actually told her, well, maybe you should practice some more emotional maturity. So I'm so cut and dry. I remember when this started too. It started when I turned 50, when I just started coming out.
Well, it's something about the big 5-0, man. When we hit the big 5-0, man, it don't be time to be playing and BSing no more, man. And your tolerance level, you have a tolerance level, and at 50, it goes straight down to that, man.
Is that what's going on with me?
Yeah, but you have no tolerance for nobody's junk. You don't even have tolerance for your own shit. Your own shit is stinky and smelly to your own ass. Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah. You don't have,
Lord.
Yeah, but you know what though? I tell you what, it is so liberating.
It is. Like, you don't understand.
I used to
stuff I would tolerate, just Yeah, even just 5 or 10 years ago, like I just don't have the patience for it no more.
Man,
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it. I'm just talking about patience or not. I'm just not doing it. No.
But this time I really felt like it was so different though,
Mhm.
because I said what I said, and I felt like the kids watch the cartoons or the whatever, then you show them with a wave of ice, the water turns into ice. That's how
Mhm.
I felt.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
what happened.
Woo. Well, don't be so hard on yourself. You know, it is what it is, and as long as you speak your truth, you should be good.
Yeah.
Yep. Speaking your truth doesn't hurt you. So you should be good. Just always keep your truth in your thoughts and in your soul. And as long as you do that, you're gonna live a pretty okay life. We all will. As long as the biggest challenge is finding and establishing your truth.
True.
That's the biggest challenge. Once you have, and again, that's only comes from self-awareness.
Yeah.
Only comes from self-knowledge. You don't have some knowledge of self and you don't have some awareness about yourself. I don't care what you say, you ain't speaking your truth. You just talking shit and swallowing spit. That's all you doing.
Ain't saying nothing.
That's all you doing. That's all you doing. So you got to get inside of here. You got to get past all of this stuff and past all of the surroundings. You got to go down in here, down up in here, up in there. Most folks are afraid to get in there. They're afraid because there's some there's a boogeyman in there. Yeah, yo raggedy shadow self. That's the boogeyman. Yeah. Yeah, it ain't nothing outside of you. Your boogeyman is inside of you. Mm-hmm.
That's real. And you have to have a whole lot of courage to do that.
And most folks don't want to face their raggedy self.
Yeah, but like you
Can
said,
I
it's
share
kind of
something with you?
liberation.
Please do.
My mom is one of those people that she keeps the TV on, the radio on, and it drives me bananas.
Mm-hmm.
And when I look at it, I'm like, what is it that you don't want to face? Because somebody that just always has to have some type of noise going on, for me, I don't want to hear anything because then I can't hear myself think.
Absolutely.
And then I can't hear what the universe is trying to communicate to me. So it's like I look at people like that just has to be constantly entertained. And I'm like, what are you hiding from?
Absolutely.
What don't you want to deal with? What aren't you willing to look at?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, we feel, life in society and the things that, especially here in America, there are a lot of distractors and there are a lot of things that could pull us away from just sitting down and being quiet. I would like to wager that a very small percentage of the population sits down in quietude for 7 minutes or more once a day. I would think it's probably less than 10% of the population. Because most people cannot stand it in the quiet.
Yeah.
I love the quiet.
I do too. But I'm
almost as much as I love the dark.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love it. I love it. That's the
And
only way.
you know what else? My raggedy self, my dark side, I love him and I know him well. Very well. I think I know him better than the light worker. Yeah. And I have embraced my dark side and I have incorporated my dark with my light. Because you get dark and light in the 24-hour period on this plane, don't we? In
Yep, and
24-hour
it's a
day,
very fine line too.
we get dark and we get light. So, and during one of these 24-hour days, my light worker might need a little backup from my dark side.
Hmm.
Somebody, walk up that need a attitude adjustment. Yeah, that's the dark brother. Yeah. Light brother be like, let's breathe real quick. Let's breathe. And the dark brother is like, bink. Yes, Miss Lemons, go right ahead.
Oh, I was doing praise hands because I agree. But yeah, it has to be like that. I definitely understand like the duality of holding both, because I will sit and I can see past things and be like, okay, cool. But then there's other things that's just like my other side be like, no. Clap back. Get that right now.
Yeah, get that one right there. Yeah.
Get it.
Let that one go by.
That.
Look, let them three go by. Nope, get that one though. Get that one. Yeah. Absolutely.
Because it's just a knowing that like no, you can't let that slide.
Right.
They let it slide. Get it.
This is on principle, dog, too. It didn't really have nothing to do with what you did. This is just on the principle, on GP, general principles. Thank you for that. Yes, Lady D.
Yeah, it made me think about what you said about you. I can't give the exact words, but how both of you, you dark side and the light, you that what you said. So in my life, I don't know, maybe like 20 years ago, something like that, I always had, and even up to this day, recently, I've always had a woman that would come in my life. Most of the time it was an older woman. And I was always, like you called me, I think you called me all puffy or whatever, soft, with as far as giving soft answers and trying to curve things around. So when I would come across somebody that was rude, I would just back down. Not because I was afraid, but because I didn't see the need in going any further with it. It wasn't worth it. But I always had somebody with me that would say, D, did they just disrespect my friend? And I said, it's fine. No, hold on. Let me eat a little bit. Let me finish this food. And then she or whoever it was, I've always one person, I always wondered why. Because it wasn't like I couldn't
do it yourself.
Myself.
Right.
Recently, with that being said, I think I mentioned it to you, that it's like I've been trying to figure out why. You know how they used to depict the red devil and the white angel on each shoulder? Well, let me slow down. So what happens to me is anytime, it doesn't have an exception, somebody says something stupid, disrespectful, dumb, whatever it is, I have an immediate voice in my head that straightways talks shit and does in my ear or inside of me what you would do outwardly, right? So then I've always been wondering why that wasn't. Then it hit me one day, that's you.
That's your, yeah.
That's you. So like when you got to figure it out, I'm still figuring it out, but it's because it just lives there, So
I got you. And thank you for that. Mine show up on both shoulders, and both of them got flippant smart mouths, and one of them say some slick shit, and I look at the other one and he'd be like, he's right? So it's always been like that. My natural reaction is to clap back. I've always got an answer for your ass. Always got it. And if you talking silly and stupid, I'm gonna clap back that way. I got a saying: you come around me playing stupid games, and you're gonna win a stupid prize. You come play with me, stupid, and you're gonna win a stupid prize. So
Yeah, my thinking is what I after I think about it a little further. I
mhm.
always have the question, why did they? What made them say or do? I always like to know or understand why a person does what they do, and I don't.
I've stopped worried about why. I just say they needed a tune-up. That's all. I'm the mechanic. I got you, bro. I know you need a tune-up. Here you go. Yeah, you should be good for a couple weeks now. Go ahead. Go on about your business. I stopped worrying about why. Because we're never gonna know why. We never gonna know why. Just I am the guy that I'm a cause and effect and karma dude. So I don't need to know why. I don't need to know why you got your car wrecked. I know that's cause and effect and karma. So I don't have to know why. I don't have to know why. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap this one up. We will be back to our regularly scheduled classes this coming Tuesday. I am working on two pieces that I really want to teach us before the end of the year. Come up with a new theory through a download. It's called The Art of Absolute Living. I believe that everyone is going to be blessed and inspired and enlightened and all of that from that. And then the next evolutionary step that we're taking in mastered self, natural health, and healing is I'm going to teach us the breath. I'm going to teach us that mastered breath. I'm going to teach us the breath and the importance of the breath and why the breath needs to be done the way it needs to be done and how. And so when we start on Tuesday, we're going to jump right in. No, there's not going to be a meditation or anything in the beginning, because once I teach the breath, then the meditation makes much more sense and it'll be even much more effective. So again, I'm thankful and grateful for everyone that came today. This has been On the Sevens with Piper's Beat Metatron, where we do come to awaken, ascend, and expand. We do go through the 88 steps into your mastered self. And I guarantee you, if you keep On the Sevens with Piper's Beat Metatron a part of your soul's journey, somewhere along the way, your mastered self awaits you. I am thankful, grateful for each and every one of you that showed up today. And as always, whenever I say good night or goodbye, it does not mean forever. It just means until our next program. And we will be on live this coming Tuesday. So until Tuesday, I send everybody peace, love, joy, and complete comfort energy. Ciao.